Hey, what's up, everybody? Agma today. Today, we're going to be going over everything Chainwarden, how to get it, how to progress it, and just basically a showcase of Chainwarden as well. So, basically, for starters, right, in terms of the requirements, as you guys can see, I just barely have enough reputation. You're going to need Central Authority reputation. You're going to need to be like kind of halfway from friend to ally, so maybe 3 or 4 authority events from basically neutral rep, right? And then you'll be able to obtain it. And then on top of that, for the stat recs, I think there might be stat recs. It's not really unsure yet, but I have 25 fort, 25 agility, 25 willpower, and 20 strength. So use that to what you will. It's pretty low stat requirements, or it might be none at all and just authority. But basically, let's actually get into what you need to do. Once you actually go ahead and talk to the NPC at Fort Merit, once you have the recs, to be like, oh, okay, you know, you're kind of working with us or whatever. I need you to go kill this guy at Summer. He's going to be at the church at Summer, which is on the left island whenever you're approaching it, right? There's going to be a little church there. You kill the NPC who's kind of holding this guy hostage, and then you will get Chainwarden and the first manager. It's actually pretty simple, right? Now, the second thing that you're going to need to do is, in order to progress it, right, you're going to need to kill somebody with negative authority reputation. That's right, negative authority reputation. And the final thing you need to do is actually put the chain on them, which I'll showcase in a bit here. But you'll need to kill them while the chain is attached to them. So let's actually showcase what is the chain and what does Chainwarden do, right? Well, this is basically a start on what it does. First off, you have your first move, Restrain. Whenever you use Restrain, it does a kick and it kind of puts a chain on them, right? And this chain, try and walk away from the chain real quick, right? As you can see, he's actually pretty slow when he's trying to walk away from the chain. Mobility matches do work against it, right? But when it comes down to just movement as a whole, it does restrict it pretty greatly, quite a bit. And it's quite difficult to run away from if you're just constantly moving with the guy. The second move you have is Rupture, right? And Rupture is a 2-part move. So this is Rupture. That's the first initially. It does daze on hit. Keep in mind, both these mantras actually do true damage as well, since they're oath mantras, right? But Rupture is actually a 2-part mantra. So whenever you have the chain from Restrain on him, right, you can actually rupture the person, and it'll do a new mantra, right, whenever you have the chain on them. And depending on the way you're facing, it will push them towards that direction. So if I look this way, you'll push them towards me, and then I can like attack them afterwards, right? And that's basically what the second version of Rupture does. So you have the kind of right-left combo, and then you have the Rupture of the chain that pulls them or push them depending on which way you're looking, right? Now, let me actually talk about Restrains, hidden, basically passive, right? The more you land Restrain, not only does it do incrementally more damage every time you land it, but it actually has no cooldown if you land the move. So just take a look at the cooldown real quick. I'm just going to keep landing it back to back. One more. Another one. And I believe after the 4th time you've landed it, it will keep hitting that max damage. Keep in mind, though, it is per person, though. So if I hit somebody else, right, like this guy right here, it won't do the same that I just did at the max X to this guy, right? But as long as I keep hitting him, it goes off cooldown forever, right? Like, as long as I keep hitting it. But the second I miss it, as you guys can see, it actually goes on cooldown, and I can just, like, rupture them and do, like, a little combo like that. You guys get the point, right? But as of now, that's basically everything to Chainwarden. Archmage did say here that he's going to be adding more counts to it probably next week or maybe throughout the week. We'll see. But as for now, that is pretty much everything Chainwarden. Do keep in mind that the Rupture is an AoE move, so it can hit multiple people. But yeah, the mantras do a lot of damage since they're true damage. And there's, you know, I think they have some cool mechanics. So we'll see what the talents do. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace.